The Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds positive PR train was in full effect this weekend at both Wrexham and at the Another Simple Favor premiere. That is until Travis Kelce pushed the train off the tracks. I am Andy Signor, and man, I have a whole newfound respect for Travis Kelce. I am not your dragon either, Ryan. He unfollowed the actor on Instagram. We're going to come back to the reasons in a second and go through the details, but I want to rewind and show everybody what a weekend it was. Now, this was the weekend of the time, or I guess the Friday-ish, Thursday was it? Anyway, the Time 100 Gala, Thursday night in New York, where they went and did that speech that a lot of you watched on Friday. Thank you for everybody tuned in. But it didn't stop there. After that, they went off to Wrexham, Ryan's soccer team. And there was a big win, and there was a lot of PDA, a lot of celebration. Like, I'm bummed. I'm not trying to pile onto Ryan. I liked Ryan. I like the idea of Wrexham. The town seems really incredible, and they bet on this team. He and Rob McElroy, I don't know, the guy from Always Sunny. They did make a bet on this team, and the bet is paid off, and the city is paying off in dividends. Good for them. I'm rooting for Wrexham and the team, but I just hate how Ryan and specifically Blake now get to use this as sort of a big PR opportunity for them. It's frustrating to me. I got to be honest, seeing it all there. I can't knock the Wrexham fans out there who are enjoying this win, which Ryan and Rob, to both of their credit, helped to get this team where it's at. It's just frustrating to see that she got to get shoehorned in there. And of course, she's gushing over, this is the win. She's gushing over the win as well. And of course, posting all her pictures from the day. There she is, of course, in her, I don't know.
Buckle up, guys. Today we are diving into a PR roller coaster featuring Hollywood's golden couple, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. From the very first frame, you can feel the air of perfection being broadcast. Glamorous events, flashing lights, and hand-in-hand appearances. It's a weekend wrapped in designer PR. But just as the polished illusion settles in, Travis Kelce makes one subtle move that shakes the foundation. He hits unfollow, and suddenly, all that shine starts to crack.
Why?
What pushed him to step back while the world clapped forward? This isn't just a celebrity update, it's a sign of deeper fractures. This first part sets the tone for everything that's about to unravel. Watch closely, it all starts here.
Her style, I just don't like it. Yeah, there she, anyway, gushing over her hubby's win and tribute to Ryan and Rob's win. But it didn't just end there. Then Blake, the next night, stepped out for the Another Simple Favor premiere in New York City amid all the legal drama. And she came out. We got a lot of clips here. I'll show you the clips. Here's Ryan and Blake stepping out.
Beautiful couple. Stay in black. Stay in black.
Beautiful, guys.
Beautiful. It's like nothing happened.
Together over here, together. Ryan, can you please solo?
Yes. All right.
Now, look.
All right, guys, now we're in Wrexham, where a feel-good sports story starts looking a little too scripted. The town's big win becomes the backdrop for a carefully choreographed celebration. Ryan and Blake aren't just proud owners, they're center stage, spotlight ready. Social posts, strategic photo ops, public adoration, it's a campaign disguised as fandom. But behind the cheers, the commentary questions the sudden omnipresence of Blake, almost shoehorned into every scene. Is this about football or a fresh narrative for the courtroom headlines? The line between support and self-promotion starts to blur. This is more than just celebrating a team, it's staging a comeback.
I don't think she's ever going to have any accountability for what she did. I don't. Look at her. They're just eating it up at this premiere. She is in her dress. And here's, as I stop that, hi. Here she is with Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick got the note. All right, stop. Be nice to Blake, it seems. And here they are. Hugging. So full on, Emily Blunt was at the premiere along with Hugh Jackman. It's like nothing ever happened. They're at this premiere like nothing ever happened. Oh yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. They're just like parading down the street like they did no wrong. Like all is well. Oh, I got to celebrate how much of an advocate I am for women, and Time celebrated me. And then my husband gets to go and the whole town celebrates him. Yay. And then I get to go to my world premiere. It sure doesn't look like you got any damages, girl. It looks like everything's just going hunky-dory for you. Honestly, they're doing everything they can to just keep moving forward. And if they hadn't done this lawsuit against Justin and made these ridiculous claims.
Here's where the energy shifts. Blake arrives at the premiere of Another Simple Favor, and the mood is all glitz, but it's also eerily sanitized. The media lines up, the cameras flash, and the crowd plays along, but something feels off. Despite the ongoing legal drama, no one dares to ask the real questions. Accountability is nowhere in sight, and the red carpet becomes a runway for selective memory. Hugging Anna Kendrick, posing with Emily Blunt, it's like rewinding to a time before any controversy existed. But the undertone is clear. This is strategic amnesia. If you weren't paying attention, you'd think nothing happened. But if you're watching closely, it's all too calculated.
I wouldn't be reporting about any of this, to be honest. But it's hard to see all this. Again, I put a post on my Instagram. Am I the only one? A lot of you clearly agreed, but here on YouTube as well. Is it frustrating? As much as I want to support, I liked rather Ryan, it's so hard to support him now. Now,
Sir!
a lot of nonsense. By the way, I saw the film. Stay tuned. I think probably tomorrow, the next day, I will not only be reviewing the film, but I interviewed people leaving the film. There's a massive spoiler that I really want to tell you guys because it's going to get reported on. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to talk about a plot reveal in the movie that is just like way too on the nose for Blake. Stay tuned is all I'll say, okay? Now, in the meanwhile, all the reporters on the red carpet are walking on eggshells as they ask Paul Feig questions, particularly about Blake Lively.
But what we love about Emily, and particularly when Blake was playing Emily, is that she has this kind of like intimidating nature to her, but she's also like very sharp. They're both
intimidating. She's very intimidating indeed. In fact, E.T. straight out asked,
Blake the perfect Emily.
Why is Blake the perfect Emily? Prompting Paul to answer, are they the same?
Blake just embodies Emily in a way that's hilarious because Blake in real life is nothing like Emily. Blake is very sweet, this like wonderful mother, and just this tiger comes out when she gets into Emily, and you just like, I'm always just at the monitor going like, wow, okay, well, I don't want to tangle with her.
I know, right? For sure.
That's not nervous laughter at all. What's so funny about this is someone actually asked Blake this the first time around on A Simple Favor, and here was her response.
Is a bit darker in nature. How was it getting in touch with your darker side?
It was just more like all the facades that I put up, I just had to like let go, so you guys got to see the real me. I'm just a dark, horrible person, and I just got to let my flag fly. So there you go. This is the real me.
And you were an absolute girl boss in this movie as well. Do you think we need more of that in Hollywood?
Now the mask slips just a little. Reporters dance around the topic of Blake's real persona while Paul Feig praises her intimidating performance, perhaps a little too sincerely. Then comes the throwback moment. Blake herself admitting in a past interview that her character's darkness was just her letting the real me out. It was a joke. Or was it? That line lands differently now, framed by public doubt. The girl boss moment, meant to be empowering, instead feels performative and awkward. Even her co-stars seem coached on what not to say. This part peels back the layers. What's genuine and what's just scripted survival? Sometimes, the act is louder than the words.
A girl boss. A girl boss. He said a girl boss. I'm like, if I knew what that meant, I could tell you. A girl boss. Yeah, we need more female. I think we have a lot of female bosses, and women's voices are being heard now in a big way.
Yeah.
More than a few years ago, which is great.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Yeah, she called it out. He's just too afraid to actually speak it out. And that's the reality of what's happening on this story. And again, why I am so proud of Travis Kelce for doing his little subtle protest here, because it is a big move. Taylor Swift isn't allowed to make a comment like that. She just doesn't. Her brand's too big. She can't get involved. She's way too involved with Blake. And clearly she could end all of this with one little tweet, a simple like, promoting of Blake's new movie. Any little move by Taylor could, make it clear we're still cool. Taylor's choosing not to. And then on top of that, Travis is like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm unfollowing him. I don't want to see him in my feed. I can't stand it anymore. He could have muted him, but he chose to unfollow him. Amidst all this positive press and everything that's out there, I really do believe Travis, Taylor, and many others are starting to really figure out who these two are. And I'll be honest, I said it on my Instagram. Please follow Popcorn Planet over on Instagram. I'm doing more stories again. I'm sad by this. I'm bummed by this because I liked Ryan.
And finally, the smallest action makes the biggest statement. Travis Kelce didn't write and expose. He just unfollowed Ryan Reynolds. That click of a button echoed louder than any press release. Combine it with Taylor Swift's complete silence, and suddenly, the inner circle speaks volumes without saying a word. This isn't just Hollywood politics, it's distancing in plain sight. People are seeing past the polished couple narrative, and it's getting harder to ignore. The more they push forward, the more resistance quietly builds behind the scenes. One subtle protest has exposed a flood of unspoken discomfort. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
I liked Ryan Reynolds. I did. And I'm just so frustrated. I can understand why he wants to support his wife. I applaud any man who does and any wife who stands by their man. But he's way more involved in this than he wants to admit. It's so clear as day what he's doing to Justin and the gaslighting they're both doing. It's just too hard to ignore. I can't ignore it anymore. And it makes me look at him differently. And honestly, it bums me out. I want to go root for Wrexham and watch that. I want to see Deadpool 4 and I want to see what else he's doing and watch his funny marketing. I do. But man, it's really hard now. And watching Another Simple Favor with Blake, stay tuned for my review on that. You want to make sure you hit that subscribe here, hit that bell for all alerts, smash that like button as well, and let me know what you think. Are you impressed Travis Kelce made the move? And are you surprised everyone is terrified to ask Paul Feig and others about Blake Lively, and that she just admitted it a while back before all the drama, that yeah, she's evil? Tell me your thoughts and make sure you hit that video and also that little t-shirt. You can become an investor on our documentary. We got more crew in it, more people. Oh my gosh, stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it.